name is Hope. This is Mission Keto, and today's video is a meal prep video. We're gonna meal prep again. I find that this very much helps with Andy's progress over the week also. Just having things readily available in the fridge for him to have access to, cook up and go. So last week, we kind of killed the bacon bite game. And Andy was nice enough to be like, don't worry about making those again. He's not sick of them by any means. He would eat them, but he just felt like that takes a lot of time. And it really did. I was exhausted last week, but it felt so good to have that done. Like I didn't have to make him anything all week. It was already done. But today we're gonna make up some bacon on the sheet pan, just make it regular. We're also gonna make some meatballs. I'm very excited about this. I'm not following a recipe. Sure, I've done some research online at different people, how they've made them, but I'm just kind of winging it here. We're gonna do that. Oh, I found some pork belly at Walmart recently, and I think it was Walmart. I'm gonna go ahead and cut that up into the chunks, not make the small bite-sized pieces, but, oh, my cat is crazy. This cat is crazy. But I make some of those up for him, and then I might make myself something too. And we have some chicken wings. So we got a lot going on, but it's gonna be a little bit easier and quicker, I think. So stay tuned, make sure you comment, like, share, subscribe, all of those things, and let's get meal prepping.
All right, I'm making just a pound of bacon, and it usually takes up 2 of the cookie sheets, and I bake it at 450 degrees. Now I'm getting this ground beef ready. I'm putting a couple of pounds of it. I do weigh it out this time, but I put a couple pounds of it in the freezer, and then I'm going to use the rest in today's meal prep. Here we're getting the meatballs ready.
All right, welcome back. So as you saw, I got the bacon ready in the oven. I got some ground beef out. I got that huge over 5 pounds of ground beef at Aldi this weekend. And so I kind of divvied it up. I'm gonna make some ground beef with bacon here in a minute. I'll show you. I put a couple in baggies so I could stick them in the freezer just to have them ready. And then I had the last pound for meatballs. So I have also added the pork. This is the ground pork that I got at Aldi's also. And this is great fat, 21 grams of fat and then 22 grams of protein also. And this is a good brand. This is their Never Any, which means it doesn't have anything in it. This is literally just ground pork. So what I'm gonna do is I put a pound of the ground beef, a pound of the ground pork, just to kind of give it more flavor. We're also going to throw a couple of eggs in here just to help bind it. And then we're gonna add a little bit of these panko breadcrumbs. Basically, it's just pork skins crumbled up with some salt. So I thought this would be good because it is just another way of getting some fat in there, but we're also helping it, binding it up instead of having regular breadcrumbs in there, which you can't do right now. And then I just got a whole gift set of, I bought this 4-pack of seasonings from Redmond's Real Salt, and this one is one of them in here. It's the Organic Seasoning Salt, and it is good. It's got only good ingredients in it, so we're gonna put a little bit of this in here. Basically everything that we're putting in anyways, you know, garlic powder, maybe some onion powder, that kind of stuff. There's some little green things in here, so maybe like some parsley or something, but all things that he can have, so that's okay. So I had to open it. That's how new it is. It hasn't even been opened. So, and then you gotta, there we go, poke it. And I'm gonna, you know, season it pretty well, because we got 2 pounds of meat in here. So we want to make sure it's seasoned very well. Then we're going to mix. I won't show you that part, but I'm going to take off my rings. I'm going to mix it all up. We're going to put it into little meatballs, and I'm not sure if I'm going to do them in the air fryer yet or the oven. So you'll see. It'll be a surprise to you just as much as it is to me. So let's get started.
Oh, this is so much fun. Yuck. I hate doing this, and I didn't have any gloves. But I'm using this cookie scoop here, and yes, it's Pampered Chef, guys, but it really made like the perfect size meatballs for this. I think it's their medium scoop. They have 3 different scoops, but this made quite a bit. I can't wait for Andy to try them. Now we're gonna put them in the air fryer. While those are cooking, I was like, let's utilize my time. I've got a little bit of bacon left over that I'm cutting up with my kitchen shears. Excuse me. I've got a little bit of ghee that I put in there, and I've got the last 2 pounds of ground beef. We're just gonna cook this up for a while. I just made a TikTok and a reel about this. It's something that Andy's really loving. You cook it for a while because you want everything to kind of crisp up, and you can see it's getting darker and crispier. Yum, it looks really delicious. Now I'm cutting up this pork belly into little pieces that we're gonna be putting in the air fryer.
Guys, so this is everything that I meal prepped today. So it wasn't as big of one, but that's okay. We still have a lot of food ready for the week for Andy during his carnivore journey. Here we have 2 pounds of ground beef. I cooked that with a little bit of ghee. You saw I have a little bit of bacon that I cut up in it too. And I mean, this is very versatile. So this was 2 pounds. Usually 1 pound will give Andy a couple of meals. So he's probably got 3 to 4 meals here. He can put it in bone broth. He can put it, a couple of fried eggs on top. So there's a lot of different options, but he likes it when it gets really crusty and like crispy edges like that. And I think the bacon grease does that. It looks really good to me, even though I won't eat it. This was the pork belly. I wanted it to be cooked a little bit more, but Andy was like, no, that's perfect. So that's just a good thing to snack. Sometimes he'll mix it with his ground beef too. So that's that. We have some bacon prepared. Some of it got cooked a little bit more than others. It depends on where it's sitting in the oven, right? So the lower shelf definitely cooks faster, and I just kind of forgot about it doing other things. And then last but not least, these are the meatballs. There were quite a few more. There were, but someone who shall remain nameless did dig into them a little bit. I bet you can guess who. Let me know who you think it is down below. It's not the vegetarian. It's not the person that doesn't care for meat that much. So who else could it be? But anyways, he tasted these and he thought they were delicious. I was like, oh my gosh, I wanted to put bacon in it too, and I forgot, but he was like, no, it doesn't need it. He said it's so flavorful. It actually tastes like regular meatballs. So yeah, I will, hopefully down below, I'll have the basic description of what I did again, but it was very simple, and I'm so excited that he really loved it. So that is everything I made this week. It is completely, let's see, this pretty much is Bbbe. Honestly, yeah, this is Bbbe or carnivore meal prep. So I hope you like this video. If you did like it, please hit the like button, comment, all of that good stuff. It just helps the channel grow. Appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.